Satnam and welcome. Thank you everyone for joining in. Welcome Vanessa, thank you for being the demonstrator for today. Today, we are starting a brand new series and I'm really excited about this for all of us. It is number one, working with the breath, and number two, working with all of the chakras. So welcome to the first episode of using breathing techniques to activate each of the chakras. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Salima, yoga therapist, and with me is Vanessa, one of the wheels behind the YogaVision vision. And today we're going to demonstrate a little bit of the breathing technique, or we'll walk you through a full practice. And we are here, YogaVision is here, dedicated to creating impactful and accessible ways of practicing Kundalini Yoga. So welcome everybody, nice to have you. Charles is monitoring the chat for us. Lee, welcome, nice to have you here. And I see a few more people waiting, so if you could drop us a little comment letting us know that you're here, we can definitely give you a shout out. So without further ado, working on breathing technique for the root chakra. So why is this important? The root chakra is part of an energy system in our bodies and surrounding our energy field. The chakras are an amazing way to activate change by working on the energy systems. So today we're going to work through all of that. The root chakra is really about safety and security, feeling grounded, feeling connected. And when you work through all of those things together, collectively with your breath, there's such a powerful impact. And I hope that you experience that today. Let's begin now, sitting up tall and straight. Close your eyes and just focus all of your awareness inward. And now we'll take a little scan through each of our chakras. So begin by just visualizing your spine. Think about your spine right from the tailbone all the way up through to your neck, and then beyond to the top of your head, and then the energy system surrounding your body. So come through and locate the base of your spine. See, sense, feel, or imagine the color red. That's what we're working on today, the root chakra, security and for stability and for groundedness. Moving up now into the second chakra, the color is orange. The third chakra, the color is yellow. Moving up now just a little bit more around your heart space, the color is green. And then around your throat center, the color is blue. Moving up towards your third eye, the center of your forehead, electric blue. And then to the top of your head, the color is purple for divinity. And then feel the energy system around your body. 9 feet in all directions, up, down, around, and across. And this field of energy, imagine it being white. So a protective field of white light. Beautiful. Getting a sense here. And then come back to your breath, inhaling and exhaling fully and completely. So really feel your breath. And as you inhale, bring the energy and the energy of your breath right down into the bottom of your belly. This is called your diaphragm. Inhale very deeply, feel your belly expand. And as you exhale now, contract just a little bit. And then exhale all the air out. Just do that a few more times. You're creating some breath awareness. Inhaling and exhaling. And while we're doing that, a little shout out to everyone who's watching. Loretta, thank you for being here. Michelle, thank you for being here. Continuing now with feeling the energy field around you and feeling into your breath. Notice if your breath is moving fast or slow. Focus to the area around your nostrils. Is it coming from one nostril more than the other? Here, nothing is right or wrong, just an opportunity to observe and to reflect and to be more conscious and mindful about the breath. Beautiful. Before we begin, start by rolling your shoulders out. If you're watching us on the East Coast, this is later in the evening, so perhaps you've had your day, or maybe if you're in the Pacific Coast, you're now starting to your evening mealtime or other places around the world. This is more like late evening or early morning. Wherever you are in the world, we welcome you, and know that whenever you practice is the perfect time. So rolling your shoulders all the way out, take a deep inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up, close to the ears. And then exhale, and now move your shoulders in a slightly different way. So maybe this time you're circling forward, maybe moving one shoulder at a time. Beautiful. Good, just taking some of the tension out of the body so that you can sit comfortably and be ready for this practice. Good, take a deep inhale, bring the shoulders up close to the ears. Inhale, hold, and soften, exhale, release. Good. All right, take your fingers now, raise your fingers up and bring this to the back of your shoulders. So yes, that's right. We're going to do a little shoulder rub and a little massage here in the neck. Keeping your eyes closed, just as Vanessa's doing, keeping your eyes closed, letting that travel, let your awareness travel inwards. So let your neck speak to you. Is it needing a little bit more attention at the top of your neck? Or is it closer to the base of your neck, around your shoulders? Just taking a little bit of time here to massage and use the energy of your body to heal itself. Good. And maybe wiping away, as if you were wiping a little bit of debris, whatever the day gave you, give that a little flick of your wrist. So relaxing, spreading that energy around and just flicking it away. Good. This is a releasing technique and a way of symbolizing the release of energy or whatever is accumulated over the course of the day. All right. Place your palms together. Let's begin by tuning in. Placing your palms together at the center of your chest. And we'll do an abbreviated version of tuning in, just so that you can get a sense of tuning in without a full long explanation or expression of the mantra, but maybe something a little quicker. So just listening now while I help you to tune in. Eyes are closed, focusing in between the eyebrows and slightly above. Good. Inhale very deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Relaxing your hands all the way down, setting your intention now. Tune into your root chakra. So focusing now on the base of your spine. Feel the part of you that's sitting closest to the ground. So if you're sitting in a chair, that's your tailbone. If you're sitting on the ground, that's also your tailbone. So there's no emphasis on seating a certain way, just making sure that your spine is relaxed and upright. So lean up against your spine. Make sure you're sitting very straight and comfortably, and that you're doing that with the strength of your body. If you need a wall to support, that's totally fine as well. Make sure that you sit in a way that's comfortable and relaxed for you. All right. Raise your left hand up so that your palm is facing downwards and you're holding your arm parallel to the ground. Now take your right hand and hover on top. So you want about 4 inches of space, about 7 or 8 centimeters of space in between your hands. And just allowing that space here, and feel into the energy between your 2 hands. Notice the tension between your 2 hands and the space. Can you feel a little magnet there? Can you feel a little bit of pull between your hands, drawing them together, and at the same time, a little bit of repelling energy? So you can definitely feel something there. I'm going to relax my hands down so you can watch Vanessa a little bit more carefully. Closing your eyes now, start to inhale through the mouth. Make this a very nice, long, deep breath, and then through the nose, exhale completely. So you're inhaling through the mouth, a very long inhale through the mouth. And you can consider inhaling for a count of 8, and then exhale for a count of 4. We're starting the meditation now to rebuild. So if you feel that you've lost a little bit of footing over the course of the last year, or maybe there's something in your life that's causing a little bit of disturbance, a change to your circuitry, a change to your patterns of being, who you're relating to, this is the perfect meditation for you. Using the breath, a breathing technique, a meditative technique. Continue now inhaling through the mouth. Close the mouth and exhale through the nose. Good, and that's as simple and as complicated as today's presentation will be. So it's an opportunity to rebuild. And what we're really rebuilding is the circuits in your body, your nervous system, and also allowing the energy for you to connect to the energy of your root chakra. You can visualize or see, sense, feel, or imagine the color red, the element of earth, and a connection to your tribe, to your family. This could bring up some of your past. This could come with challenges around trust. Good, so breathing through the mouth, inhaling completely to a count of 8. So the inhale is a little bit longer than the exhale. Inhaling through the mouth, an O shape. And exhaling. Tune into the space between your hands. Beautiful. Good, so we're more than halfway through now. So you may be starting to feel some of the impact of what we're doing. The most important part is to really hold yourself steady. The spine is straight, the neck is straight, and keeping the breath work very consistent. So the deepest inhale you can possibly do, and then exhale just a little bit shorter. Satnam and welcome to Tatiana. We want to continue to offer you new and unique ways of approaching Kundalini Yoga. So thank you very much for all of your emails, your comments, your shout outs on social media. We love that. We appreciate that. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, and here, of course, our main hub on YouTube. Beautiful. Keep going. Just about another minute left. Coming into the last few seconds here, remembering that breath is more than just taking in oxygen and letting go of carbon dioxide. Breath is life. Breath is the energy source, the life force within us. Without breath, there can be no life. And so for the next 8 weeks, we'll focus on bringing you breathing techniques that will allow you to live the best way you possibly can. If you've noticed that this particular meditation is bringing up lots of sensation, then this is a good indicator. This is a sign that this is something that might be a good draw for you. And so the idea here is to practice for the next 7 days using this particular video, and then moving on with us when we broadcast the next video. So each week you'll get 7 days of practice on this particular breathing technique, and then we'll move on towards each of the different chakras. Good. From here, keep your hands in the same position. So holding here, take a deep inhale, hold the breath, close your mouth, and hold the breath now. We're going to hold and challenge your retention. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hold steady, relax all the air out. Hold your hands in place. Good. Now take your next inhale, hold, 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 big deep inhale, and squeeze your elbows. Bring all of your awareness to your elbows and see if you can squeeze the muscles around your elbows. Good, really tune in there. Keep holding the breath. Keeping your hands in place, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hands in place. Slowly exhale all the air out. Good. And here's the last one. Inhale very deeply and squeeze your neck. So bring your awareness and your attention to the neck. Hold here. Concentrate. And now very softly, very gracefully, relax the air out. Exhale completely. And relax your hands down to your knees. Good. Take a moment with your eyes closed. Settle into the breath. Beautiful. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. We close with a long Sat short Nam. Sit with a spine of steel and a heart of gold. Inhale very deeply. Sat Nam. Good. Bringing your fingertips to your forehead. Or if you're seated on the floor, you can bring your palms down to the ground. Ground yourself by bringing your forehead down to the ground. Taking a moment to surrender. Taking a moment to release and to relax. Beautiful. The meditation to rebuild using breath work as the base. Good. So we have a couple minutes before we want to close off. If you've got some experiences that you'd like to share, please join us in the chat and note down exactly what you experienced. And also tell us where you're tuning in from. That's always exciting and important for us. We love hearing from all of you around the world. And we know you're tuning in from around the world. Your comments tell us that. And it's so powerful to know that we're joined in practice all over the place, and that Kundalini Yoga is for everybody. I want to thank you for joining in. Thank you, Vanessa, for being part of today's practice. Very powerful. I know you've had a busy day, so hopefully this was a good impact for you. And for the rest of you, here's my suggestion. Please continue onwards and make sure that you practice every day for the next 7 days for full effect. And that will take us to the next practice and the next practice and the next practice. So we want to stay with you and stay connected with you as you go through. All right, so that was Kundalini meditation using breath for the root chakra, for security, for stability. Aha, so just some people tuning in from Upper Michigan, from Japan, from Scarborough, just outside of Toronto. We've got a lot of friends who are joining in tonight, so that's great. I want to tell you a couple of things that we're working on right now. And number one is that we've got a 40-day challenge that's coming up very shortly. I'll leave a little note in the description box so that you can join in. We'll practice a particular video for 40 days in a row, same video for 40 days in a row. And then all the inspiration and story sharing and all of that will take place in our private Facebook group. So that's coming up. And then secondly, we're working on a meditation training program. So for those of you who really love meditation, this is the next step. If you're not quite ready for teacher training or you want to add on to your teacher training, this is a really great way to explore and expand the idea of meditation. And then finally, you can always contact me for your numerology reading. Lots of love. My name is Salima, yoga therapist. I'm joined by Vanessa today. Lots of love to all of you and see you next time. Bye for now.